Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Ivory has some weird dreams. She was just saying that. She didn't tell me about any of them, but I'm taking her word for them that they're weird. This episode, coincidentally, is called Behind the Wall of Sleep. And it is all about using altered states of consciousness to come up with ideas. So, let's see. First off, do your homework. Darn you. This is only going to work if you participate. So, let's see. Different states of consciousness. Okay, first off is dreams. So, some people keep dream diaries and they write things down as they wake up in the middle of the night. I just heard about a famous author who received a couple of pens for his birthday that light up. They have little LED lights, so he can write this stuff down without waking up everybody. You get a lot. Your brain goes in weird places, and you think things that you wouldn't otherwise think. So you can come up with some interesting ideas. Let me see what's been inspired by a dream. Let's see, Xanadu. What's it called? The Samuel Taylor Coleridge poem. Was it Xanadu or Kubla Khan?
Why are you
Do you
asking
know?
me? I don't
Okay.
know. I don't even know what you're
Anyway,
talking about.
anyway, he was doing opium at the time, which is a different sort of dream state. But he claimed that the entire poem came to him in that dream state, and the only reason he didn't finish writing it down is because he was interrupted and then couldn't remember. So use your dreams. Salvador Dali claimed that much of his art was just his visual representation of his dreams. Next, we go to half sleep, which is almost dreaming, but not quite. You know, when you're sort of nodding off to sleep and you get these weird images in your head, and you're like, where did that come from? Maybe you'll keep waking up and falling asleep, and in between there, ideas will come to you. So, Thomas Edison used to use this purposely. He would sit in a chair and hold a marble in each hand. He'd have like pie plates down below on the floor. And as he started to fall asleep, he'd drop the marbles, they'd hit the pie plates, and he'd wake up. And then he'd, think about whatever he was just sort of half dreaming about. And those would inspire ideas. So there's that. Then there's the subconscious mind, which, of course, these ideas in the dream state and half dream state are coming from the subconscious mind. But you can put this thing to work for you while you're awake. Ray Bradbury talked about letting your subconscious mind work on a project while you're doing other things. So if you're working on a creative project, let's say that you're writing something or you're making a movie and you need some ideas, think about what you're trying to do before you actually sit down to do the work. Do that hours before, and then just forget about it. And something might pop into your head in the middle of the day and solve your problems, or it might be when you actually sit down to do the work. Your brain has been tossing characters and ideas around while you're doing something else, and it presents something to you that works out really well. What do we have next? Meditation. Here's something that I don't do. I've tried, but I don't know. It's not my kind of thing, but maybe it's your kind of thing. David Lynch has used transcendental meditation for decades, and he says that most of his creative ideas come from there. And if you watch any David Lynch films, you know the guy comes up with some ideas. So that might work for you. Get a book on transcendental meditation, watch some videos, and just remember there's no wrong way to do it. Just try something and see how it works for you, and let the ideas flow. Now, there's also mind-altering substances like Coleridge's opium. I'm not going to tell you to use anything. I'm not going to advise you to use anything. But if you happen to use something, maybe you can, in your altered state, maybe you can take advantage of that and create something. Maybe while you're drunk, Or maybe, well, I don't know if anybody actually takes opium anymore since, heroin is around. But anyway, maybe you've been medicated, maybe you just had an operation and you have some happy pills to make the pain go away. Try creating something in that state and see what happens with that. There are things on the internet of artists creating work under the influence of different drugs, and even spiders spinning webs under the influence of different drugs. And you can see how things do come out pretty differently when you're in a different state of mind. So your homework, do you have anything, by the way, to add to all this? Okay.
Never do.
Okay, you might one time. Your homework is to write down a problem that you've been trying to solve. Look at the problem, take out the piece of paper or look at your screen. Look at the problem at least 3 times a day. Just think about it. Put yourself right into it for a minute while you're reading it. Then forget about it. Wait and see if an idea comes to you from out of the blue, or perhaps an idea will come to you while you're sitting down to do the work. So that's all there is to that. Email us at upwithgravity@gmail.com and give us your thoughts. Ask us any questions. Honestly, if you have any questions, we won't be addressing them until maybe the end of the year when she's back on Christmas break or something, because we're only doing 10 episodes for now, and then we're taking a break. We might not come back, but we might, so watch out. If you want to be on my mailing list to learn about when new episodes of my podcast, Beware the Hairy Mango, come out, when new episodes of the Idea Generator come out, see I was mashing things up there, or when I have a new short story out, then put mailing list in the email, and I'll let you know what's what. So that's all we've got today. So get in a different state of mind and make something wonderful. Say goodbye now.
Bye.
Bye.